Welcome back to your Channel 5 7 o'clock news. I'm your host, Harry Wanker. This last segment, well, let's just say it's going to be an interesting one. There's a new World War II film coming out this summer, and some of the casting has surprisingly stirred up some controversy. That is that Kevin James is playing Adolf Hitler. In the studio today to speak out on this is Mr. Buck Tucker. Thank you for coming in, Buck.
Pleasure's all mine, Mr. Wanker.
Let's cut straight to the point, Buck. Many people believe that James's casting for the film is perfectly fine, but why does it rub you the wrong way?
Well, with all this talk about representation in Hollywood for these minorities, I find it a little bit hypocritical to cast Kevin James as Hitler.
Could you elaborate?
Ain't it obvious? It's because he ain't no Nazi.
I'm sorry, what?
A Nazi should play Hitler, plain and simple.
Why is that?
Well, there's not enough Nazi representation in Hollywood these days. In fact, if you even mention that you're a neo-Nazi, they won't even hire you. It's just plain discrimination. We've been dealing with that shit for years.
So if I'm getting this right, you're upset that a Nazi isn't playing Hitler?
That's correct.
I thought Nazis were German. You don't look very German.
I'm actually a neo-Nazi. I come from down south in God's country.
So you're a knockoff Nazi.
First of all, that is very offensive. And no, I actually consider myself more of a Nazi activist.
A Nazi what?
Nazi activist. I pretty much make sure that there's enough representation in Hollywood for people like myself. Just happen to be Nazi by blood.
You know that being a Nazi isn't hereditary, right?
Yeah. And AIDS ain't passed through gay sex. I've had this discussion before.
Cut it. We're done.
Well, I ain't even done yet.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with a Nazi about Nazi representation.
Oh, okay. I get it. You one of those people who hate Nazis for no goddamn reason. All lives matter, Mr. Wanker. Nazi lives matter. Can't you find any compassion in your heart?
You can't think of a single reason why myself or anyone else would hate Nazis?
Not a damn clue.
So the horrendous crimes that Hitler and the Nazis committed during World War II don't ring any bells?
Crimes? World War II? What the goddamn hell are you talking about? Donald Trump with his next coming to Jesus Christ. Repent.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you tonight. From everyone here at Channel 5 News, we just want to wish every Nazi activist a big fuck you and good night.
Oh, hey, sorry I didn't see you there. I was just reading one of my favorite books. But now that you're here, why don't you stick around and check some of our other videos out? I think they're pretty funny. Well, sorry, I gotta get back to reading my book. It's pretty good. So, thanks for stopping by. Wow. Did not see that coming.